Hey, what is up, everybody? This is a weekly Outlook video for the 16th. We're going into Christmas. We're going into the end of 2019, going into new decade. Crazy 2020. That sounds pretty futuristic. So who knows? Who knows what the next 10 years holds for us as a human race and species and planet. But today we're talking about the trading week and what happened last week. And, last week was one of the toughest, most volatile weeks in a long time, for sure. And, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad the trade deal has at least come to some sort of resolution. And that's what I want to talk about today. So that being said, if this is your first time seeing me, thanks for watching. My name's Ronan, and I own Ronan Forex. And it's a trading group. I teach my methods of trading, send out trading setups for the day, signals, and we have a badass community. So if you're learning how to trade or want to learn and want to get involved, or already a trader and want to be involved with an awesome community of people that's supportive, we'd love to have you. So that being said, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. So last week with the trade war ending, or phase one deal being come to agreement on, we got a huge risk, or a huge jump in the stock market. Risk on appetite was full swing on Thursday. That was due to a tweet from Trump, and then everything came together on Friday, and kind of was anticlimactic. We also had Boris Johnson win a huge majority in the UK, so it looks like Brexit's going to happen. So last week was a big deal. Like, things that the market's been working on and churning and trying to figure out for the years now, all came to fruition in within 24 hours of each other. But that being said, we still didn't get some big moves in the market like you would expect. Risk to rally, maybe have rallied to 3,200. Talking about the S&P here, and gold to have gone a lot lower. So that's going to be my first point. Let me share my screen. And the thing is that we got to ask ourselves is if all that positive news broke, why didn't gold sell off, right? So this is some people I follow on Twitter brought up this point, and I definitely agree with it. We didn't get that at all. And so you would think at least that we would have made a move to retest the bottom of this pennant here, this bullish pennant formation that we got going on right here. But the thing is, we didn't, right? So we're still just kind of moving sideways. In fact, we're moving up sideways, and we're holding this this kind of triangle formation here. So the thing is, if we keep going like this, we're going to run in to this major downtrend line. And this is has been the big player where I have it marked out on these fractal lines, is that, or fractal points, is where we kept trying to break out and kept getting rejected. And here's another false breakout. Here you can see this massive wick, but now we're still moving. We didn't break down. That's the thing. A lot of times I say a false breakout usually leads to breakdown, and that really hasn't happened. So gold is holding up super well. And so, I mean, the risk, if we get above these levels here, it's approaching pretty rapidly. So, we're going to have to get a breakdown soon, or this move lower needs to happen for gold bears. Otherwise, we have this huge breakout to contend with. This is the original breakout, 1, 2. This is the pole of the bullish flag. And so if we break higher, and then this breakout begins, Oh man, we got a long way to go. So I'm really hoping personally that it does. We just got to get past this massive level of resistance that I have boxed off here. Okay, and so this brings me to Euro USD. So we're at a big point on all these dollar pairs. So you know, and really it's too early in the week to say. It's really hard to really predict what's going to happen right now of um, because of we need to see how the stock market really digests all the news over Thursday and Friday, especially, you know, if we just get the stocks just starting to rip higher. And remember, this time last year, Christmas is we had a big sell-off in the S&P 500. So now's the time we'll see whether or not history repeats itself. So I'm sending this off to send to my group. But yeah, we'll see if history repeats itself or not. But to me, I think that in terms of euro here, we've built a big bottom here. And you can see a nice downtrend. We're just slowly trying to turn around higher. Now, if we start to make some moves and if we get above this trend line here, coming in 112.40, 1.1240, and then we break above that, I'd say it's full on reversal mode. So let's take a look at dollar Swiss. Like, we broke down here, okay? We're in this consolidation pattern, and now we're holding this kind of breakdown point. And actually, this is an interesting looking setup here. I think the risk to reward here, I'm not going to send a trade out, but it looks like we're consolidating before we move lower here. And so I think this dollar Swiss chart looks very, very interesting because of these levels of support that we're under. Honestly, I mean, if we move back up here, this would be a big false breakdown. Man, I am very tempted to enter in this trade here, to be honest. But I am going to wait, I think. So we're approaching some pretty key support for sure. Let's see. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go for it. Let me pause it. All right, sorry, I got distracted. I sent that trade through on USDCHF, sent it out to VIP group. And, you know, and basically to wrap this video up, you know, what I'm curious is that if we had this huge move in risk, we still didn't get, why didn't USDJPY break out higher, right? And really, this is pretty interesting right here. Break down, but we're still on the underside of this ascending wedge trend line here. And so I'm probably gonna share this chart to my IG and definitely to my group right now. So that being said, it's going to be interesting to see how the next 24 to 48 hours plays out, and so we can really see how let the market show its hand a little bit more, and so we can see exactly what happens, you know, as we go into turnaround Tuesday. I think that's going to be a big deal this week. So that being said, let's finish the month strong, finish the year strong, and finish the decade strong, everybody. I really appreciate the support. 2020 is going to be better than 2019. I can promise you that. So let's crush it this week. Thanks to everybody in my VIP group. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube, and if you're watching on Instagram, click the link in my bio to get started. So, all right, everybody. Peace.